I'm eclectic. Remember when AZ got eclectic yadded on him? Wait, was that
really?
wasn't that the word? Yeah.
No, I thought it wasn't eclectic.
What was it?
I don't know, but I feel like that wasn't it.
Aside from Simba's world, I thought it was eclectic. You got.
Is
I
that
swear to
really
God.
it?
Yeah.
How
You
you have?
yadded. There's nothing worse than when someone comes at you about your tattoos, huh? There's nothing worse when someone picks on you about something like that. That's permanent. I think that should be an off limits topic because they have meaning to you. You know.
I think it should be an off limits topic for somebody that doesn't have any tattoos.
We've been over this, brother. Hey, dude. I'm inky.
But here's the thing: is
Yeah.
I don't know if you know, but I know.
Yeah.
Deep down,
Mm-hmm.
you're gonna keep looking at tattoos. Mm-hmm. You're gonna keep sending me tattoos. Oh, this is cool. That's cool. I like this artist. You will never get one.
I'm waiting to fly to Japan.
Yeah, waiting.
Japan.
That's the thing is you'll never fucking do it.
So do you think it's better to rush or wait?
No, I think it's better to commit to something.
That's permanently on your body?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. What if it comes out smudgy
Because
and dark?
here's the thing is you're looking at it like it's going to be something that's coming off a printer where it's going to be absolutely perfect. The thing is, I hate to break it to you, all tattoos have flaws, man.
Yeah,
there's not one that is
there like unique styles
that's
out there?
completely perfect. There's going to be something wrong.
What are tattoos?
There's going to be something wrong.
What are tattoos?
Don't try and do this.
It's art, right?
Yeah.
And there's different styles of art?
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
And so what if there's a specific kind of style I want that's not smudgy and poopy like some people? Not yours because I wouldn't talk about you like that.
Yeah, you don't think that there's an artist in your vicinity that does it. You think there's only
I've
one in
looked
Japan.
And it's pretty garbage around here. And that's the same reason one of our best friends had to fly to New York.
How much tattoo knowledge do you think he has?
How much tattoo knowledge?
Yeah.
Well, he spent a long time researching before he bit the bullet.
I know. So he
chose
picked one artist that he liked.
Flies in. I forget from what country. Flies into the shop in New York. I think he's from Europe or something.
How many tattoo shops do you think there are in our vicinity?
Nothing,
let's say 200-mile radius.
Nothing great.
Really?
Why'd he go to New York?
Why does your voice crack when you're trying to defend yourself?
I just hit puberty.
I can tell. That's why you have no tattoos, pussy.
I'm yadded. Why are we?
Because here's the thing. The dude's in fucking Japan, and then he'll eventually, make my way there.
Yeah.
You'll never do it.
Yeah.
You won't.
How?
You'll talk about it. You think you can see a world where you go and do that, but it's only going to be in here forever. You'll never do it.
So if it's perceived reality, isn't it real to me? I feel yadded right now.
It's not going to get done. And that brings me joy, knowing that you'll never commit to it.
My kids won't look at me like a gang member.
Your kids won't look at you. You won't have kids either.
Dude, come on.
You're scared to do a lot of shit.
Dude. Okay, where are your kids at? Huh?
No.
Yeah?
Downstairs, actually.
Do you want kids?
Downstairs with my girl.
Those dogs?
Yeah. Those are my fucking kids.
You better fucking hope to God your kids don't act like those dogs, brother.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, what about your cat?
Cat's a great cat.
Yeah. Socially, imagine what happens.
Socializes with the dog fine, with girls fine, with David fine.
Okay.
It's only you.
Okay. If your cat was a person,
yes,
just based off the social interactions I've had,
I'd make love to him.
He is bringing a gun in his backpack to school.
Okay.
And there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's a for sure.
If your dog was a person, it'd be Freddy Krueger. It was the only thing
because his claws and
his
scratches. Gotcha. He's misbehaved.
Yeah, I tried.
It's the black one.
I didn't say it, but father, like son, right?
Welcome to the Unpleasant Podcast. I'm Chase.
I'm Cameron.
What happened to your hat?
It's just a super old hat. I'm just eclectic today.
Just some wear and tear, yeah.
Got a tight bodysuit on. Got some wear and tear on my hat.
Yeah, what the fuck is up with what you're wearing?
You know what it is?
You look like you're about to go to karate practice.
That's a great question. On my way here, I thought, me and Chase, we haven't talked in a week. He's gonna have a ton of great questions. And you started this fucking thing off with a great question. It's giving slay. That's really the vibe. That's all I gotta say about it.
Everybody in your inner circle has been talking behind your back. Fuck. And we all agree that your outfits are fucking poop. all the time. It's never a non-poop outfit.
God damn it, dude. Everyone in your outer circle,
Uh-huh.
because that's the only circle you can have because you're so fucking fat,
Okay.
has just been saying you're a great guy.
I know that. Easy.
Really?
Because they're all in my orbit. Do something about it.
You're the center of my universe.
Oh.
Couple DCs on a Sunday, huh? You just give a fuck about football. You don't even want to be here.
I really don't because my team is fucking killing right now.
The only reason I don't want to be here is because there's no one else
George
here.
Kittle, do something for me, brother. Hell yeah.
We're lonely. There's no audience here. It's a 2-man show.
You know, there's nothing better than just going through your scores and just being like, wow, that's amazing. And you've contributed nothing. That's the thing is I'll be upset if we're losing, but I'm not. I'm not an elite athlete like them. I'm not contributing to anything.
And
I'm just sitting on the couch getting mad at them.
You have an opportunity to win $1,000 this time around.
If my team wins, it's winner take all. You get $1,000. So that it's teams of 2. We're partners on our team, so we'll get $500 each. Team's doing pretty well. It's hanging in there. And the thing is, we're gonna take it home. Well, yeah, $500 is all, but still, it's a $50 buy-in per team. I've paid $0 so far, and nobody that
Wait, so how'd you buy in?
Nobody they put me in the league. I got into fantasy this year because one of my friends is doing fantasy. I was like, hey, I want to join a league. And then he said it's a $50 buy-in. I said, you're smoking fucking cocks. Next thing I know, I'm in a group chat with 20 white dudes.
Fuck.
And I'm in. So I never put my $50 in the pot, but I'm still going to pull racks from these people. These white demons, I'm stealing from them.
Dude, white people that are into sports
I'm like a hip-hop dementor. Sucking souls.
Fuck yeah.
That's Harry Potter. Nigga.
Hey, white people who are into sports are interesting to me. Like a white guy, because you see them wearing like all the gear and everything, but then there's something slightly off about their vibe when it comes to said sport, where like they'll have the shoes, they'll have the clothes, but then they'll have like a Spalding tattoo, like a fucking Wilson tattoo.
Are you talking about like a fan of sports or somebody that participates in sports?
Mainly like,
because I'm thinking of two different things.
A white dude who's really into basketball but never made it. That's kind of like the vision I have in my mind.
So like a super fan?
I guess. Like he's wearing a visor.
Because there's two different versions of what you're saying. There's a super fan of like, let's say Seahawks, since we're in Seattle. Seahawks, wearing the jersey, has a fucking Seahawks tattoo, for sure bald or balding. It's never full head of hair. Good luck.
He's wearing LeBron.
Very, very pudgy. Yes, he's wearing like a basketball shoe with jeans, or he's wearing
with the Nike,
or he's wearing a Nike running shoe.
Yep.
That has the Seahawks colors.
Yep.
That super fan, and like he'll post on Facebook after the game if they don't do good.
Yeah.
Or there's the other side of this where if they're participating in the sport, let's say you go to the open gym, you're playing basketball. It's going to be a guy wearing all of the stuff, all the expensive shoes. He's got a shooting sleeve on like he's in an NBA game, but he's dog shit.
Yeah. He has a headband on.
It's one of those.
Yeah. And we're talking like the church ball type of YMCA basketball games. He'll show up decked out because he has a decent construction job and he can afford to get shoes.
Yes.
But
bro, I've found out, so all of my friends, all my white friends that are into sports are gambling degenerates. All of them.
like they put money.
They spend so much
money.
Yes. One of my friends, in his account, he has spent $15,000 in total, and he's positive $125.
Oh my fucking
So that's
God.
great. He's positive, but you spent $15,000 to get $125 back.
His family, he's gonna ruin his family.
He is. And I was talking to another one of our friends that's also in this fantasy league, and I was like, I can't believe this nigga really spent 15 grand. And he said he spent around 70.
Oh, wait, 70 what?
$1,000 in his
lying.
lifetime in the account.
Oh.
It's not like he's bid all at once. It's over the course of time, but still to have spent $70,000. He's at up like 3,000 or something. So that's good.
It is.
But also, nigga,
That's
That's
scary.
so much money. And they're betting every single day. Every day.
And you know probably more about basketball than most of these dudes, right?
I would say probably, but I also don't keep up with like betting odds, and I don't. You can't predictably determine what's going to happen. It's just random. Same with fantasy. You can have an idea. You can make predictions based on what team they're playing, how that person is playing this year, what their offense is doing, whatever. But at the end of the day, it's fucking random. You have no clue what's going to happen.
Yeah. Since your friends know that you used to play, do they hit you up to figure out what to bet on?
No, I mean they're all keen. They watch sports all the time, so
I
they have a
get
good
that.
idea of what's going on.
I still get that. I have a friend who lives in California who likes putting money down on fights, and he'll hit me up. I have an old manager.
Well, that makes sense because they don't participate in that sport. So like if they don't, MMA it feels harder to bet on as a casual than basketball.
Yeah, but I don't even bet on it. So the pressure of knowing that their money is based on my opinion, I don't fucking like that.
Why is there pressure?
Because depending on, I have to.
I feel like it's more ego. You don't want to be wrong.
Yeah.
And then they also lose money. But it's more so they look at you as an expert in the space. So if you make an incorrect guess, then they're like, nah, he doesn't really know.
I don't know the actual amount, but apparently I won my old manager, a ton of money on the fights last night.
And he didn't give you a single dollar?
Not a single fucking cent, dog.
That's fucking crazy. You should start asking for a cut.
He texted me this morning and just said thank you. So I know what he meant.
Well, so then fight-wise, I did not watch a single thing.
I only saw the last 3
What happened
fights.
in the fights?
The girl fights, and then the heavyweights, it was Tom Aspinall versus Pavlovich. I don't know how to pronounce this.
Pavlovskovich.
Pavlovich.
I
didn't.
I don't know either of them.
It's really exciting because technically they're the number one contender. Like they won the interim title, and whoever won that.
Why did they win the interim? What's happening with the regular title?
Great question. So it was John Jones and Stipe were set to fight for that, but then in training, John was wrestling and he tore his pec off the bone.
Oh fuck yeah!
So
how long is that recovery time? Is it
6 to 8 months?
Hell yeah!
Yeah, I'm sure they'll get them ready with whatever they got to do. But
that's upsetting.
Yeah.
Anyway, so then it's just setting it up for who. What's the?
This is
I don't understand.
This is the weird shit with heavyweight right now. Dana wants to do John and Stipe still.
Yes. So then
they
John
won
and
the
Stipe,
interim.
and then John, because John's obviously going to beat Stipe, then he fights whoever holds the title. So Tom Aspinall.
Yeah, but technically it should be John versus Tom right away.
I know, but the thing is, nobody gives a fuck about that.
Dude, I actually think that would be John's toughest fight. I see Tom beating John.
I don't believe it.
Because of his age.
I don't believe it.
He's older. It's towards the end of his career.
Greatest of all time. Don't believe it.
Striking. He would have to
Listen, him and his brother are CTE demons. He's going to win. So, also, Stipe, John, bigger draw. I don't care about Tom Aspinall. I've never heard of him.
The UK loves him.
That's fine.
Yeah.
A bunch of fucking beans eating niggas. I don't give a fuck what they think. I know.
Dude,
Americans.
They eat beans with vanilla ice cream.
Stipe Miocic's Americans. I know Americans.
He is American.
Is he?
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
I mean, he might be from, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Firefighter.
He's from Ukraine or whatever. But that's a bigger draw. That's more interesting of a fight to me.
Agree.
Somebody that drinks Mountain Dew and fucking Gamer Fuel, casual MMA fan. I want to see them score off. And then once John beats Stipe's square head into a fucking pulp, then go ahead and throw Aspinall in there. Boring. I guess I'll learn about him from the embeddeds. Don't give a shit. He's going to lose. Black's on top. John retires.
Whoa. Dude, I like your energy today.
Thank you.
It's that DC hit.
It is.
Huh? Yeah, great sound effects. The fart noises are always great. They don't remind me of elementary school at all. The fart noises work. And then your breakdown was pretty accurate.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
I want to see John versus Stipe too. Anyways, Tom Aspinall knocked the fuck out of Pavlovich.
Yep, I saw
in
that.
the first round. They both took it short notice. Super impressive because Pavlovich was like the dark horse everyone's scared of. So it was cool. And then the main event, it was Alex Pereira versus Yuri Prohaska.
Yeah.
And Yuri, I was worried for him because he had a shoulder injury that he needed surgery for, so he was out for a while. And
was it a real injury? I saw a tweet that somebody said that he had no scar. There wasn't really an injury, even though it was rumored to be one of the worst ever.
Mm-hmm.
But I also saw that tweet and did zero research afterwards.
Yeah. Well, it's a real injury, and they can fix shoulder stuff like through like small incisions sometimes, even in the armpit. Not that I'm saying that's what happened, but he dislocated his shoulder, and then his teammates and his coaches, like idiots, tried to pop it back in.
Yeah.
And they couldn't pop it back in. And so they were just sitting there
Just
tearing
jamming his shit.
Yes. And so he went to the doctor, the UFC doctor.
Oh my God.
And the doctor was like, this is one of the worst.
Why would you do this?
This is the worst I've seen. Like, we have to fix so much shit.
Yeah, the thing also with that is if you pop it back in and you get like your nerves pinch or something, then you atrophy your arm and you get the claw hand shit.
Really?
Yes, you can fuck your whole life up. So why would a bunch of CTE... I can't talk to them like that.
That's okay.
I can't.
You're not Ariel.
No. I can't
don't
talk
be
to
Ariel.
them like that. Never mind. A bunch of kind and respectful gentlemen trying to jam the arm back in. That's a terrible idea.
But to be fair, you just said you can get claw hand, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I'd let someone jam my arm back in if my hand stays like this forever.
That would be perfect for me for a fucking gamer grab. COD came out, man.
Yeah, I did.
It's been a great time.
We're skipping over the main event.
Oh, sorry.
I'm down.
No, finish. Sorry.
So
You paused. I thought that was Ed.
because you started talking.
Sorry.
So Yuri, Alex, super exciting fight. They're both weird as fuck. Alex, I would say, has the more like textbook. I mean, he's made it his own, but he has the more textbook, technical kickboxing style, obviously. And then Yuri is just kind of like a Tony Ferguson of his division, just super weird, does random shit, sits in dark rooms with no sound or fucking light. He's a weird dude, but I thought it was going to be a really good fight. I thought if Yuri was going to win, it was going to be like some weird looping something. And I thought if Alex was going to win, it was just going to be like patient, just methodical, landing what he needs to land. The left hook I thought was going to come into play, and it did. It was a competitive... My voice is going to crack every fucking sentence.
Yeah, what's going on?
I thought it was going to be a competitive... or it was a competitive first round. It was like back and forth. Alex was being super patient. Yuri was being weird. And they were both landing. I thought it was pretty even. And then in the second round, I believe it was, Yuri rushed in. And Alex, and they were exchanging. And Alex landed like a short, with barely any distance, shovel left hook, which started it. A right hand. Yuri drops, but as he drops, he tries to grab a leg.
Yeah, and the ref stepped in immediately, didn't he?
No. So then Alex starts hitting him in the side of the head.
He's dropping the
He
fucking...
went from punches and then to elbows.
Bada
And they
bing,
also
bada boom
they
on
made
his
12 to
ass.
6 legal now. I don't know when that's gonna be official.
But wasn't it the side of his head?
It was
So how... What's wrong with the 12 to 6 if it's the side of his head?
nothing. I'm saying
Yeah.
it's gonna be legal now. They're changing the
I'm
rules.
saying if they do like the Fred Flintstone bopping to go over the top, I feel like that makes sense. But like if it's the side, that should be...
It was
Anyway.
fun. And so the elbows rocked him even more, and then he fell forward onto him into mount.
Uh-huh.
And then that's when the ref stopped it. And then Yuri rolled over and was like on his knees right away. I think it was a little early, but
But he was definitely
there was
hurt.
nothing that was going to happen next
Yeah.
that was going to be good. And so fucking Alex, bro. 11 fights in MMA. He's had the title twice already in 2 different weight categories. He's going to be an all-time great. Just all because he beat Izzy in kickboxing before. It's crazy.
And then he called Izzy out, told him to come up.
Come to daddy, he said.
Yeah, no one gives a fuck. We don't want to see you guys fight 19 different times. You already just beat him at a lower weight class. So what's the point? You're gonna beat him if he comes up.
No, he beat Izzy. And
I
then
know,
Izzy
I
beat him.
know. And then Izzy beat him after
yeah.
19 tries. And then he's trying to have Izzy come up so then they could fight at another weight class. It's just, ugh. I hate the UFC. I hate your guys, and their marketing ability is dog shit.
Alex is so scary, bro.
He is.
They asked him, like, why don't you ever smile? He was just like, I don't like smiling. All right, yes, sir.
I saw a video of his kids trying to scare him when he walked in the house. That is so dangerous. He just like backed up and it was like about to unleash. It would have sent that nigga to the nether realm.
Well, he goes to his village and gets the traditional war paint and the feather headdress and everything for the weigh-ins. It's actually scary.
He goes to his village to get that done.
Yeah.
What? That's very inconvenient.
Yeah, but it's like, traditional tribal.
I know, but to have to fly all the way. Think about what that entails.
It might be.
Because he lives in the U.S.,
It could be
doesn't
some
he?
locals. No, I don't know. I don't think so.
You don't know anything about the UFC.
I don't know where he lives.
But even still, there's no way he lives close to his tribe. So that means he's got to drive to the airport, get on a plane,
He doesn't
fly
use
there.
cars. It's all horseback.
I learn new things every day. Get on the horseback. Go to his tribe.
On the horse.
Speaking of that, I saw...
You rode a horse.
No.
Ate one.
I'm trying to write a joke about uncontacted tribes.
Okay.
And so I was doing research on it, and I remembered a story about a dude dying in 2018. I
Bible
looked it
guy,
up.
right?
Yeah.
Yep.
This motherfucker
Yeah.
took a boat there. He had to get smuggled onto a boat, pay people to get him close to the island.
Yep.
Because obviously you're not allowed to go there and fuck with these guys. He told his family...
It's off the coast of India, I think, right?
Something. I don't know. Wherever...
It's not legal for anyone to go there.
Yeah.
They've the government has stepped in and banned.
Yeah, just pretty much leave these guys to their own shit.
Yeah.
And so he told his parents, it was a journal entry or something, a text they sent, and he was like, I have to show these people God, give them the opportunity. If I die, just know that it was, don't be mad at them, don't be mad at me. It's for, he's trying to save them.
Yeah.
They tried to throw spears and shit at him the first time he went, and then he swam back to the boat.
I didn't know.
And then he tried the next day, and that's when they lit that nigga up.
Yeah.
And I looked him up, and I saw what he looked like. I was like, he's
What do you look like?
the worst type of person to deal with.
Oh, God.
I don't feel bad for him. They showed you the first time. We're not trying to get close.
Yeah.
And he tried to give them an offering of
But
fish.
this book.
Yeah. He tried to give them an offering of fish
Okay.
to deter them from killing him, and then they still killed him.
Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
Wow.
How are you that fucked up in your head?
It's also ego for him to think that he can go into a place that's been completely uncontacted. I also heard that it's really dangerous to introduce someone like you and me to a tribe like that because their immune system or whatever
is not ready for what the fuck we got.
So you're going there, you could kill all of them. It's an island of cannibals, so they're gonna eat you limb from limb, and you want to show them a book. Yeah.
And you're putting them at risk because you could drink a Mountain Dew and be fine. What do you think would happen to those niggas if you gave them a Baja Blast?
Oof. Bro, they worship that, right? Every 10 years they take a sip
and just oh my God.
Apparently there's been videos of them throwing spears at planes.
Yeah. And drones and shit. So
Yeah.
I would fly a drone over there just to fuck around.
Yeah, for sure. I would make a drone. I would equip it to make fart noises and just go through their village and shit all over them. Eat this. What's that? What's that, dude?
That is awful.
What is that? What the premise of your joke is? Just how crazy that guy is?
Along those lines, I'm not gonna ruin it, man.
Yeah,
before it's
we're
ready.
all
Before it's
with
ready.
bated breath, brother.
Before it's ready,
We're
I'm
waiting.
baking it up.
Yeah.
Before it's ready,
Oh, I can't wait.
you'll hear it on fucking January 20th, brother.
Oh, what's that?
My fucking show, you dickhead.
I don't fucking know. You think it's in my calendar and I marked it
should
so I'd
be.
remember? What is that?
Be. My fucking teammate.
Tell him to fuck off.
But also with that dude, you have so much time to decide not to do what you're about to do.
Yeah.
You're going to a tribe that speaks a completely different language.
Yeah.
You're going there with a book to try and convince them about how do you convince them if you guys don't speak the same language?
Yeah,
you bring the book, they can't read what you're fucking showing them.
The first time you see them and they screech at you, is that not a clue? There's no communication.
What do you think was going to be the absolute best outcome?
Yeah.
That they speak perfect English and they accept you in the Bible?
Well, God translates through all languages and math.
That's why that nigga got turned to Swiss cheese. He deserved it.
Yeah.
Back to UFC. I'm jumping around. I don't care. Do something about it. You're never here anyway.
Do we have more on that? I thought we were done.
Well, because you said Tony Ferguson and then seeing him train with David Goggins. So I've seen clips of him on the treadmill, of him throwing up, covered in sweat, going super hard. There's two camps in this of the people are begging for Tony to retire. He's brain damaged and fried, and he's just going to continue to kill himself slowly.
Yeah.
And then there's the other side, the side that wears no fear t-shirts and the chain on their wallets.
Yes.
Are like, fucking, he's training with Goggins. He's going to be undefeated. He'll never fucking lose. He's got a fucking demon, lion, tiger mindset.
Yeah.
I'm on the side of his brain is fucking chicken noodle soup.
I don't think it's good to train with Goggins.
My hope here is that.
For him.
My hope is that this is his last hurrah. Is I'm giving it my all.
Yeah.
I'm training with him to put everything on the table. One last fight.
Yeah.
That's my hope.
That's how I felt the last 2 fights. So now he's actually circled me back around. To where I'm like,
so what's the full circle? Because if the top is he's a fucking killer, he's a savage, he's going to get the title, then it's going, oh, he should retire. The bottom is I want him to retire.
Please retire. This is so like hurting me to watch.
Yeah. So you're circling
and
back
then
up.
It's coming back up to, it's not that he's a killer, but like let him be killed. That's maybe it's not a full circle there, but it's close.
That's a diversion from the circle.
Yeah, it's a little diversion, right? Dude, I think if anyone deserves to just die in there, it's him. Let him fucking... He's already melted. Let him just keep doing it.
No,
dude, if he doesn't, it's his family next. Let him just keep fighting, brother. I'm telling you. 'Cause it's already too late. And I think the Goggins thing was terrible for him because his body, he never had an issue training. Every story about him is that he stays in the gym longer than anyone, comes earlier than anyone. He didn't have an issue with cardio or any of that. Focus on the technical fucking basic shit. Get your shit together. Get some good sparring partners in.
And quit eating so many goddamn shots with your face. Keeps
Yeah,
walking people down and getting
your fundamentals.
Just absorbing blows like no other.
Yeah, try to get back to the way you used to fight, which he always took damage, but he had better head movement.
He's absorbing more blows than Jason Love. Absorbing blows.
Oh yeah, blowjobs. Yeah,
like porn.
Yeah. Do you
see the link?
Have you seen him work?
No. Have you seen him work? It's fucking crazy. Have you seen him be a master of his craft? And it's just cut to him wearing Timberlands, just going down.
Dude, I heard this on a podcast somewhere, so I'm regurgitating, but it's true that they all of his creed and origin have Timberlands
His
on.
creed and origin.
His behavior
Please
and
explain.
tone. His hue and audaciousness have Timberlands on when they pound. They're just dropping fucking meat rockets into people with shoes on.
Are you talking about performers or just people in general?
You could probably just make that a general statement, honestly.
I've never once used Timberlands.
What kind of boots do you wear?
There's no avenue where I'm not wearing boots.
You have to be wearing.
Well, during the holiday season, I wear Uggs because they're cozy.
There you go.
They don't really have good grip on the bottom.
Yeah.
I also realize I don't know many types of boots. There's cowboy, Uggs, Timberlands, and what else? I'm not a boot guy.
Fuck.
I don't think that's kind of general overview of boots.
Yeah. I have a question. I don't want to talk about
What does our podcast come to?
Yeah. I have a question.
This is fucking shit.
This is a dynamic I'm curious what you think on.
Huh.
So you're in a relationship now.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the dynamic between you being friends with the opposite sex, just friends, while you're in a relationship? And then once you expand on that, I have an extra question that makes it more specific.
I don't think it matters. It does. I guess what it comes down to is how often you're in contact. That's the only issue I could see it being. Like,
What if one of your best friends is a girl?
I don't. It also, I guess it's a nuanced topic because if you came in and you've been established as best friends with this person before you met your significant other, grandfathered in.
Yeah.
I have stand-up friends that are women. I'll text them every once in a while about something. It's always stand-up related. It's never, if you're constantly in contact outside of seeing each other, and then I can see it getting a little wishy-washy, but As long as
Yeah.
you're casual about it, you understand, you respect your partner, it should be no issues.
Because it's kind of weird, right? Like because there's this like weird unspoken boundary where you can be friends with someone. So like, let's say in your work setting or your comedy setting, you meet comics and you become friends with them, male or female, and you can text sometimes. But then if you go to chatting every day and sending videos, then it's like weird. But if it was a dude, it's not weird. So do you feel like guys and girls can just be friends with no like weirdness?
Why are you asking me fresh and fit podcast questions?
The reason I'm asking is because one of my best friends is,
Okay.
to be fair, that's 10 years ago, but is an ex from high school.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
No, she's like,
world of trouble.
looks like a mollusk. But what I'm saying is, what do you think about that? If you were friends
I think
with
it's wrong and against the law, and I would never. Leaving you out to dry, fuck nigga. Can you stop? That makes more sense because you guys dated in high school and have been friends for years since that happened.
8+.
Yes.
Yeah.
Platonic. Nothing else has come.
No.
No holes have been filled since high school. When you were in college, she was in high school.
We're both freshmen. Don't do that. You.
I'm setting you up crazy.
2 years older
I'm
than me.
setting you up crazy.
You know, she's 30. I'm 28. That's insane. Wow.
I think that because you guys have been friends for so long,
Yeah.
and it was well before you met your significant other,
Yeah.
she doesn't live in the same state. You guys don't see each other in person. You don't flirt.
Not at all.
She's met your significant other, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Who
They
gives a
talk.
fuck?
They talk on the
Yeah,
day.
yeah. Who gives a fuck?
Do you feel in your situation, without being like too specific, that would fly?
I think, yeah, but it also, I don't see where it makes. I can't relate at all, so I don't.
Okay, fair.
But given that, if I was in your position, yes, because whoever I was dating would have to be cool with it.
Yeah.
Given that this is one of my friends. Like
Right.
that's like if she tried to say that it's not okay for me to talk to you.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
like that's not gonna work.
Because of the color? Or, well, why would she say that?
If
about
she said that I can't talk to you because of like your smell and your color, that I would be all for. I'd understand.
Oh, you met...
It's just if it was the relationship dynamic, then I'd be like, all right, you're tripping. But if she's like, they ride on top of buses and they smell like poop, I'd be like, yeah, you do have a point. If she got mad at the fact Comcast customer service rep, she doesn't like your
7-Eleven
employment,
and-
I would be like, okay, I get it.
Yeah, that makes sense. Those are all really valid points. Super valid. Nothing wrong with
Yep.
those.
There's the setup, and here comes the takedown. So go ahead.
I was literally just going to back you. I had
No.
nothing
You
else to say.
got
Criminal.
See, I knew you had some shit in the tuck.
Yeah, it's interesting though, because the last thing I'll say about it is like, if I went to her wedding and her friends and family who knew us all, like there would be a weird vibe for them, because they would look at it and be like, what? That's kind of strange, because other people just do that from the outside, but for us it wouldn't be weird at all. Like that's my friend who I just see as a friend 100% through and
I
through.
guess, but also it would be weird for them to feel a ways given that you guys dated a decade ago.
I know, but I feel like that label just never gets rubbed off.
You guys dated sophomore year of high school.
Freshman.
Okay, freshman year of high school,
Yeah.
and people would be like, well, that's kind of weird. I don't see
Bro,
that happening.
was 2000.
I don't see a world.
Bro,
I don't see a world.
14 years ago? 13 years ago?
Yeah.
14. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, leave me alone.
Wait,
Thanks for your thoughts,
that
brother.
is 14 years ago.
Yeah, we're old and
So,
decrepit.
how long have we been friends then?
You and I have been friends longer than we haven't. I've been over that.
So, yeah, that's great. That would be
it's cool.
over 14 years. Yeah. I'm
We-
trying to
we met in
pinpoint how
middle school.
long.
We met
So,
in 6th grade.
almost 20?
Probably pushing. Not 20.
No.
Less than that. I think 17.
Yeah, okay. We'll go with that. I don't want to do the math. 17. Wow. That's a lot.
Love you.
I've never fucked with you once.
I love you, dude.
I don't even feel like you're that chill.
I love you, dude.
Love you too.
Yeah, accept it. Fuck yeah. I got it. Why are you cutting? Oh.
Wait, I should wait more. So that way, because when I scroll through this, I don't want to miss the wave.
The way you edit is so dangerous.
It is.
There's so much stuff we
because
leave in
I have to splice together the camera. I got to line up all the audio and shit. And then after that, I just scroll through to make sure that there's nothing flagged. So, and I got to scroll through an hour of footage. So
How long does that take? Like a minute?
probably like 10 minutes to go, because I got to go through slow enough where I can catch. Because if not, if I'm just speeding through it, then the wave would look like this. It'd be like, and then be done. Then.
And that could be anything. Us just celebrating or something.
That could be a major racial slur.
What do me and that camera have in common? We both have ADHD. Why the fuck is that camera not in focus the last podcast?
Because your chair is too far forward.
It's not my fucking
So I
massive
focus
barrel
before
chest.
we
It's the
start.
chair.
I focus the camera based on where you're sitting. I can't see where I'm sitting because I'm trying to focus the camera.
Mm-hmm.
Can't be
So
in
you
two
can't
places
see
at
where
once.
You're sitting right now.
I can, but how do I have a facial reference of if it's clear or not? I use your stupid ugly face.
Mm-hmm.
So if your chair's too far forward, mine's sitting backwards where it should be.
Mm-hmm.
It fucks everything up. So you've been fucking everything up.
Before.
Also, what do you contribute production-wise?
I
Do you
drive
turn
an
on a
hour
single
every
light?
Sunday.
Do you turn on a single light? Do you set up the camera? Do you
I
edit? Do you
turn
do
that
anything?
off sometimes.
No.
I drive
So
an
you're-
hour to make the show work.
Whoa.
Every week.
Whoa.
Bro, to get you to drive an hour just to be told that,
I don't drive. I only take horse.
okay.
Stupid dweeb.
There's no way that horse is holding you up. Go, what do you
It's
got?
2 horses.
You just have one leg
it's
on
2
it?
horses in a trench coat.
You're doing the splits on each other.
No, I stand on top.
All right.
I have a question for you because we were talking about tattoos. Could you be a tattoo artist?
Could I?
Yes, in the sense that your work is on somebody else's body and you have no control over what happens with that person afterwards.
It'd be rough.
Would it bother you?
I've thought of this before because I really enjoy drawing. It'd be rough because I'm like, I have OCD, and there's times where I get to a part of the drawing where I erase and redraw and erase and redraw, and I use like this molding eraser and like gently dab at some of to create the shading. I don't know how, like,
I'm not talking about the artistic work.
no, what I'm saying though is I translate the way I do art to a tattoo, and then I'm doing a tattoo and I do something I don't like, that's gonna kill me. So I don't think I'd be able to do something permanent that I'll be able to feel content with, knowing that I couldn't make it the way
We're
I want.
saying 2 different things.
Okay,
Because
sorry.
what I'm looking for,
Mhm.
you give somebody a tattoo, they go out, they kill their whole family.
Oh.
The tattoo is still on them, and you did the work, and you can't control what that person goes and does with the rest of their life.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Would that bother you at all?
What the fuck are you saying? So you give someone a tattoo and you get to tell them how to live?
Would that bother you knowing
No.
that they beat everybody to death with a hammer
No.
and you are
what's my
tattooed
connection?
SpongeBob on their shoulder?
I'm just a fucking.
You have a
he's
connection to
customer.
them because the work that you did is on them forever. You have
Just
a forever
customer.
bond.
That's just a customer.
I was asking because
no.
I don't think I could live with that.
Really?
Yes.
So so let's say, just as an example, as a hypothetical, you tattoo an entire back piece on someone, and then a video goes viral of them holding their children underwater until.
I'd be like, yeah, the shading was great on that, but also, what the fuck?
And it's just like this giant fucking. Let's say the tattoo you did was of a dude holding children underwater, and then he goes and fulfills that prophecy.
I'm like, oh, the foreshadowing here is just very ironic.
So naturally he did it with the shirt off and the camera's
It's a
behind
back
him.
piece. And over the top of the getting drowned, it says, I'm going to drown all my children one day.
That I could see myself feeling iffy about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
It's Inception. It's just the exact image of what you tattooed, him doing it, and it goes viral.
Yeah, I'm too particular. I would be upset.
And he's like, sign your name in just regular font.
Because can you imagine you give somebody a tattoo and then you see them walking around one day and they're wearing jeans with running shoes and you're just like, ugh.
I could see myself doing that.
You could see yourself doing that?
Just some
I mean,
shit
just
that
the-
doesn't go
yeah,
together. Come on. I could do it.
I don't get how you enjoy leaving the house like that.
I like putting on things. I swear to God, it's become a kink for me knowing that, like, ooh, Chase would look at this and go, what the fuck?
I went to walk my dogs the other day. I had a blue sweatshirt on, but my running shoes are orange.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, fuck, I can't do that. I got to go all black with the orange. I can't do that.
You went and changed?
Yeah. I just refused. And I'm walking down an empty street where there's literally no one.
That's insane.
Yeah. It's just for me. I can't do it.
Wow.
Can't live like that.
Yeah, but then, I mean, you changed to black shoes, not blue?
No, I kept the shoes. I changed the blue sweatshirt. So then it's all black, color blocking, orange shoes, set the flare off.
Yeah.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Yeah, okay.
And whoever passes me by in a car, I'll never see them. I'll never talk to them.
But they
it
know
doesn't
you're about
matter.
it.
But they know that I'm dripped the fuck out.
Yeah, fuck yeah, dude. What kind of shoes were they?
I don't know, some running shoe that you suggested.
Good. Oh, the
I don't
Ultras.
remember the brand.
The
Yeah.
Ultras, yeah. Nice. They've been holding up for you?
What a shit fucking conversation. Oh, guess where I went? Me and Natalie went to Cactus for a date night.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're really stepping out of bounds there, bro.
Yeah. I've been to Cactus probably 300 times.
6,700.
And I get the same thing every time. There's nothing wrong with it. You don't know what a quesadilla is, so we're fine.
It's an enchilada.
I went into the bathroom at Cactus. There was a dude using the stall.
Okay.
And he was squirting water.
Oh.
And then I'm using the urinal, and I notice the squirting stops.
Okay.
Until I leave the bathroom.
Are you serious?
Yes.
That's true.
So if he was squirting and had a pinch off, I personally can never use a public bathroom. I have never shit in a public bathroom.
In your entire life?
Yes.
I don't believe that. We've been camping before.
Bro, I went to basketball camp in high school.
That was so easy for
3
me
days.
to dismantle that.
For 3 days. And I didn't shit. We went camping. We went one night.
Wait, no, we were there for 3 nights. We left the 3rd day. I can break down the mathematics of each event that happened on different days.
That maybe never is an exaggeration, but it's been a handful of times. I'm not a fucking. You caught me in a lie. I don't do it.
Fat lie. Yeah, you don't do it now, but you've done it. Never was an exaggeration.
I'm saying it's not a regular occurrence for me. In fact, I will go out of the way to not do it.
Yeah, same, for sure.
Really?
I think it's super gross.
Oh, I thought that you were like a public bathroom shitter. Like
Swear
you
to
seem
God.
like the type of guy where you're like, I don't give a fuck.
I'll hold it just to get home. I'll risk it just to try to get home. But
which is weird.
The thing that makes it better for me
Yeah.
is that when I do have to go and I can't hold it, I'm not touching anything.
I was about to say because he squats on the seat.
I grew up like this.
He doesn't just sit butt cheeks on the seat. He squats on the seat. So he puts his shoes on the toilet seat.
Yeah, and here's the dynamic that you will never know about is when there's other people in the bathroom and I have to go number 2, I have to get
You're dropping it from heights.
So I'm always putting toilet paper in the water.
Your shit is an Olympic diver.
And I'm creating a nest in the water with toilet paper to catch because you don't want splashback. That's crazy. You're insane if you do that. But here's the other thing you've never thought. Here's the other thing
that is so fucking nasty.
No, here's
what is wrong with you?
Wait, how's that nasty? All I do is pull some toilet paper and set it in
I know,
there.
but you got your shoes on the toilet seat. You're creating a nest for your shit. So it's just,
on top of the water.
Oh my God.
No, so
why did I bring this up?
It's this easy. I pull some toilet
Ew.
paper. It's folded in four times probably. I put it on top of the water. I get on top of the toilet, but here's the thing. If there's other people in the bathroom, I can't just stand on top of the toilet. I'm tall enough for my head
So
to
you
stick
put your
there.
shoes down there.
No.
You take your shoes off, you put them on the
Ew.
ground as a decoy.
No, that's hilarious. That's hilarious. But I'll stand on the toilet, and when I do, I have to duck because my head will go above the stall and people will think I'm fucking trying to
How
peek
tall
over.
are you standing over the stall?
I'll just get right on top. I'll just walk right on it.
I know, but I'm
But
saying
now I
if
have
you
to crouch if there's people there, so my head doesn't stick past the stall. And then I turn around, and then I squat down, and then now I'm ready to go.
confused how you get mounted on the toilet.
I walk straight on. So then I have to turn around, find good footing, and then squat down. What do you think? I backwards squat onto the toilet?
Listen, it's not a regular occurrence.
Come on, you couldn't tell how I would do it?
No, I didn't.
I know.
The fact that I thought you just get immediately into the squat.
But I would have to do that backwards.
I mean, it's never occurred to me
Yeah.
that you stand up on it like it's a stepping stool and you're just standing straight up at one point
And turn
on
around.
the fucking.
And then squat down. And the reason I do that is because some toilets have different lids. And I need to make sure my feet are solid before
Make sure
I
you got
squat
a
down.
good grip.
Yeah. And so when I do that, though, I got to do it hunched because if my head goes past the fucking stalls, then everyone will see me and be like, why the fuck is that guy standing on top of the toilet? And then when people walk in and there's only one stall and I'm standing on it, I know they won't see any feet there. So I always either make noise on my phone or go, so they don't try the door because you know those locks are fucking on by the thread
Yeah.
of a fucking
There's
silkworm.
nothing worse than when somebody's going to use a stall and they make eye contact with you through the little crack and they just see you looking vulnerable like, hey.
Yeah. It's especially bad for me.
Especially with you because then your taint is all out and everything because you're
Whole thing packaged out, dog.
you're elevated.
Yeah, it's not.
It's fucking
And I have to put a hand through here and push the tip down so I can pee simultaneously because I can't just leave it to its own devices. I gotta, as I'm squatting, put my hand in there and point it down so I can pee.
I love that this conversation paired with your outfit.
Yeah.
People are getting to see
The real
what
me,
it is
huh?
that I see is just a fucking absolute mess. Just the clothing choices,
Here's my rebuttal.
the shit stance.
Got clean butt cheeks, dog. What do you mean shit stains? I'm clean as fuck.
I'm saying the stance in which you take a shit.
Oh, shit stance.
It's all just
I thought you said.
it's all just a
I thought you
disaster.
said stain. Yeah. But I'm clean. Butt cheeks are clean, dog. No bacteria in my asshole.
Okay. And so you started your new job. What's it like working from home? And
It's cool. Well, the first 2 weeks I gotta go in.
oh, that's fucking whack.
Oh, you caught yourself.
What? It's gay.
Whoa.
Yeah. You can't stop me.
What about half our audience?
You can't stop me.
What about the Seattle locals? What about Oregon?
Hey, pull up on me. Suck
What about
it then.
San Francisco? What about parts of New York? And that's it.
That's it.
No, it's been good. You know, I'm pleasantly surprised so far. I don't want to jump the gun because I'm not wired to. Wow.
That hurt right there. I pinched a nerve putting the fire alarm back in the.
We're getting old, brother.
It's stupid. And the thing is, it was dangling off of the ceiling, and Natalie had been asking me to put it up for like 3 weeks. And I was like, it's not affecting anything. And then the one time I finally do it because I'm tired of her complaining, I pinch something. I'm like, see, I shouldn't have done it.
Mm-hmm.
Should have
You were
left
right
it.
all along. If I had control over you,
Mhm.
I would get you on a specific diet, specific supplements. I would change your life around. You probably are
You
like,
changed my life around.
you're pre-diabetic, hypertension, your blood pressure's probably through the roof. I would give you simple supplements, no blood pressure medication, none of that shit.
Mhm.
Like methylfolate or a couple different supplements that would completely change the way you live. No more pulling nerves, reaching up. No more heavy knees and heavy ankles and heavy feet and anything
Mhm.
under you.
Yeah.
I'll change
Are
your
the
life.
side effects of all these supplements looking like a fucking idiot?
Yeah. It can be depending on the kind of person you are. I would say the worst way to look is fucking fat. So if you take this Oh, fucking DC, huh?
Anyway, your stupid fucking job. Just give me a
I'm
brief
fucking
overview.
going
I
into
don't
the
give a
office.
fuck.
Office is in Queen Anne.
Hell
and
yeah.
It's 10 minutes away from home, which is really nice. I have a large portfolio of fucking things I manage. and
That's
I'm learning how
boring.
to do it.
That's boring.
All the people that work there are hot as fuck.
Are they?
They're all old, but
No.
they're cool. Everyone seems cool. I'm just glad to be in a position where I feel like I can probably handle this, hoping that nothing changes. And
You
I
can't
can
handle it. You can't do it. You won't get a tattoo. This isn't gonna
Don't
work
whisper
out.
in my ears. I'm tatted. I keep saying that because in middle school someone threw a pencil and I caught it and then I realized it was sticking out of my hand, and ever since then I have this little fucking lead tattoo looking dot in my hand. Inky. Anyways, job's been good. How about you? Your employee. You're starting soon tomorrow. You excited?
No.
Deep breath.
I'm not excited to start. That's the worst part. Being in it is fine. Starting is miserable.
The best time of our adult lives is between when we land the job and when we start it. That in between is the best because you know you did what you needed to do so you can breathe for a little bit, and then
Starting is
Yeah.
so whack. Like having, because then you gotta learn where everything is and how shit work. Like being in it is fine. It's bearable because you already know what it is that you need to be doing. But the getting started AIDS, they sent all my stuff, all the equipment. They sent me a bigger monitor than I had for myself, and that's don't flex on me like that. What the fuck is that?
But now you can game on it.
No,
Why do they monitor
because
your
the
monitor?
hertz are off. You need 60 hertz refresh rate. I'm just spewing.
Yeah.
I'm just spewing shit.
Yeah.
But no, I have one specific for it. My dad called me yesterday. He's like, I got a 44-inch TV. Do you want it? Because that's how how people his age think. They just go, bigger is better. He's still from the era of having a large TV is like the flex
Yeah.
of the century.
Yeah. I remember when he got a big TV.
Bro, he has like a 75-inch one. And I told him that I don't need your TV, your old one, because we just recently got one, whatever. And he's like, oh, how big is it? I was like, probably like 65 or something. Like, it's enough.
What did he say?
He's like, oh, yeah, cool, dog. I'm about to get 100. 100-inch TV. For why? What could you possibly need a 100-inch TV for?
You need
It's just him and his wife in the house. Nobody else. What do you... And their living room is not that big. Their TV already takes up the entire wall.
Yeah.
So, and you're... At most, you're sitting 15 feet away from it. What is the point?
Immediately tells you the environment he grew up in.
Yes.
But you know, to even be able to watch that TV properly, like you need Drake eyes. You need eyes that are far enough apart to get the whole thing in your
I get it. It took a second.
That's okay.
But yeah, he comes from the like MTV Cribs era where he thinks that it's fucking one of those shows. What's the MTV show with the fix the cars? Exhibit.
X
Is
to
a
the
host.
Z exhibit.
Don't do that.
Pimp My Ride.
X to the Z
I
exhibit.
needed to hear it because it's in the intro.
You did that to fucking buy time.
Yeah.
That
But I
pisses
figured
me
it out,
off.
didn't I? Pimp
Yeah.
My Ride, bitch.
Yes. He thinks that he's like, oh, we got TVs in the headrest, TVs in the bathtub.
TV's in the bottom of the toilet.
Like, he thinks TVs are cool because he used to have to pay hundreds and hundreds of dollars for, like, we had one of those big sets back in like 5th grade, and it weighed probably 800 pounds, but in the back, you couldn't even get your arms around it with how big the back of it was.
Yeah.
So he still thinks that having to spend
You have the same silhouette as like.
as that TV.
Yeah. Choke me.
Okay. Well, then your mom is like the. Never mind. It was
It's
too
all good.
complex. I
It's
tried.
all
I
good.
cried. You
the
don't
thin
have.
one because you can barely.
I tried.
See
I
it,
cried.
I'm
You
sure.
don't have a mom. You're stupid. I
Yeah.
hate you. You're probably.
Dude, I don't know how to translate this to words, but I'm fucking picturing. Like we go over to your dad's and everything's a TV. The chairs, the bed, the pillows,
It might as well be.
the sheets are just TVs.
Yeah, but you do all that to turn on Fast and Furious 10. It's not there. It's not like he's watching cool stuff. He is not high quality people when it comes to the finer things in life.
Dr. Phil. They're watching Dr.
His dream car is an Escalade. He's Walmart people.
Dude, I was just about to say he wants an Escalade with spinning rims and TVs for doors.
And vacations are a cruise. It's just you got to accept your Walmart people. I told him that he is.
Well, cruise is
He needs
not the worst vacation, is it?
Yes, it is.
Really?
What?
You're on the water.
A
if you're on
cruise
the right
is
cruise
just
ship,
Walmart
there's
on the
tons of shit.
water.
How?
Are you fucking kidding me?
If there was a water slide at Walmart,
Okay,
I'd
go.
be there
I
right now.
implore you to go on. Just look up the demographic of a Carnival cruise. You'll see. It's awful.
How do you
Cruises
know
are
this?
because I have family with money.
Oh.
What are you talking about?
What's that like?
Hey. No,
I'm
it's
in a
just
dark
that's a
spot.
known thing, bro. What are you talking about? That is a known thing.
I'm in a dark spot.
Good. End it today.
Yup.
No, you didn't know that cruises are.
No. I see that huge fucking cruise that docks in Seattle, and it's like fucking. It looks like 4 Titanics. There's a whole water
For
park
the most
on it.
part, like, I guess when you go to resorts and stuff, depending on the location, it's different. But like all inclusive stuff, for the most part, is not that great of a vacation.
You know those booths when you go to certain events and they're trying to sell you vacations?
Uh-huh.
Do you think they've ever got a customer
Probably, because why would they do them?
to try?
But for instance, we went to Mexico, all inclusive resort. They'd water the drinks
Cool.
down like no fucking other.
What do you mean?
Except for one day they didn't. So because it's a package, you buy like a drink package and food. So then they had multiple restaurants there that are all part of that chain. So you get to eat for free.
Uh-huh.
But the thing is, you're
You
never
got a
going
field
to,
day, huh?
one, you're never going to eat as much as what you paid for or
Yeah.
drink as much as you paid for. So you're better off just getting individual drinks and not being an inclusive resort. And then 2, they water the shit down because it's free. You're getting so many, they water it down for you. So you're not, like for instance, one of my friends just got back from Mexico. He said he took 11 shots at the resort and he was fine. He's like, but normally I would be under the fucking table, just dead from that because I watered down so much.
Oh.
So that happened to me when we went, and one day they decided not to water down the drinks. And I'm getting margaritas with lime juice, so you can't taste the difference. I didn't realize that I was getting roofied.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
so I had like 6 of them at the pool, and then we go back to the hotel and we're about to get ready for dinner. And I brought 2 with me to go. Like that's how little I thought that they were affecting me. I get to the hotel room and then it hits me that Bill Cosby has been in the vicinity. I'm fucking wrecked. And I just had to, I was puking.
Were you sharing a room?
Yeah, with my sister.
Did
So
you-
we fucked. And then, and I'm drinking. I get to the room and I'm so drunk. I start puking. I had to lay down. Both of us were destroyed. Like we both didn't get out of bed. We had a reservation at the nicest restaurant at the resort. We missed it because we just were asleep. We could not get out.
in the same bed.
Yeah.
Did a bird shit on your knee?
No,
You keep covering it up.
that's fine.
All right.
I don't know what that's from. Probably from getting on the ground wrestling with the dogs.
Mm.
My carpet's ashy. It needs lotion.
Have you ever gotten on the ground and wrestled with your mom's fat floppers?
Quit doing that.
Oh, dude, I gotta double down. She responded on the fucking last
wrestle with your mom's floppers. It looks like shadow boxing.
one. Oh, that's a good one.
Thank
That's a
you.
good one.
Thank you.
Do you think your silhouette is heavy?
Oh fuck! If I see your dad, I'm beating the fuck out of him, and there's
Oh,
nothing
dude.
you can do about it.
Dude, if I see your dad, I'm fucking turning off the P90X. That's all I got.
That's a very specific.
Yeah, that's so specific.
That only a handful of people that would
He's
get.
gonna yell at me. Where's the remote?
Don't
inside
expose
joke.
my family issues.
Oh yeah, sorry. Your
Do
dad's
you
cool.
have
Your
anything
dad's
else?
Perfectly.
Do you
chill.
have anything else you want to discuss?
No, man. Just it's been good knowing you all these years. This is the last episode.
Oh, you finally ending it?
Yeah. I'm out of here.
Oh,
You know, you start work, you find the right job, and you go fuck.
I don't want to do this.
Fine,
What's the
yeah.
point of living?
No, and like for all the listeners out there really is no point. Like people talk about
Wait, people talk about what?
putting one foot in front of the other.
Uh-huh.
You know, eventually you'll find the light. It's not. It's dark, and it's gonna keep getting worse,
Uh-huh.
and life is just gonna keep getting harder. But you know, that's what we do. We stay.
I can't read. Unpleasant.
Fuck yeah. Like, subscribe, comment. You're not here, but I love you.
Peace, nigga.
Yeah, peace.